Let's start the way that we should always start, not just this meeting, but every moment of our life, which is to come back into our bodies, be aware of ourselves, have a sense of our own existence, which is something that most of us never have. And the relationship of having a sense of our own existence to the game of golf is critical to understand. For me, the impetus is not the game of golf. The impetus is to use golf as a way in which an individual who is interested can begin to make certain essential discoveries about themselves and then about the game. Letting go golf, based on the ideas of letting go and becoming another order of human being, is concerned with character and then outcome. Character is a direct reflection of an individual's relationship with the source of character. And the source of character is divine. We have little of what it is that we really want and a lot of what we don't. And never is that more apparent than when we're playing golf, when we're ready to jump all over ourselves because we can't pull off what we imagine we should be pulling off, and then suffer the pain of an identity that is a false identity, one based in the false belief that who I am and what my possibilities are in any given moment completely depends on conditions outside of myself. And it is false beliefs like that that produce everything that breaks a human being down, not just moment to moment out in the golf course, but in our lives as human beings. What would it be like to have your own celestial caddy? Somebody who was by your side, actually closer than that, in every minute, not just outside on the course. Again, to me, the game is a way in which a man or a woman who is willing can be introduced to the many characters that live inside of them that they don't know are there. The more false characters are validated inside of us, the more fearful we become. The game of golf is not intended to validate false character. It's intended to reveal it. That's why they used to call it the gentleman's game. It's gone because no one cares about character anymore. All they care about is appearance, winning. You win in life when you die to false characteristics. There is a pretty strong tendency on the tee or making any shot that you don't want it to do anything other than fly as perfectly straight, beautiful arc, nice 5-yard draw, and everybody goes, oh my God, that was unbelievable. I didn't know you could do that. Inwardly, you're going, I didn't know I could do that either. We're using this game so that I can begin to take what I do out there into my home when I'm talking with my wife. There is a false belief that you can effectively change what happened in the last shot by reliving it. I did. I mean, literally, I played the worst golf I played in years yesterday. What a blessing. Why? Because I'm that much freer of the idea that it matters for one split second what any human being on this planet thinks of me. Freedom is the understanding that who and what you are not only cannot be judged by other human beings, but it can't be judged by yourself either. Nothing that revisits the past can know anything about the possibility of true change. And true change isn't just hitting better shots. Your golf game will get better and better as you become freer and freer of this nagging set of characters whose beliefs go onto the tee box with you and basically swing your club for you. We denigrate ourselves to prove that we're better than what we just did. If I was better than what I just did, why didn't I just do it? The divine purpose of life is, in fact, the perfection of a human being's relationship to character. The more pure my relationship with that character, the more purely I reflect it. The more purely I reflect it, the less likely I am to agree to be anything but its compassion, its kindness, its intelligence. It is a complete misunderstanding of the intelligence and the goodness that is inherent in the life that you're given to, for one split second, agree with the false belief that somehow an unwanted moment is to be shunned, avoided, otherwise deflected. That's why we have to use this game in order to understand what's going on moment to moment. You can't have fear without pretense, and every one of these characters is a pretender. Every last one of them. You're just beginning to understand that if I'm not present to myself, whose character is living my life? Being present to yourself is being aware of the characters inside of yourself. Being present is being aware of the characters on the stage of my consciousness. Let's do this and agree upon it. Whether we're on the tee box or on the putting green, we'll simply say, begin again. Just 2 words, begin again. Come back to yourself. Begin again means, oh my God, I'm alive. I'm actually a living human being. I'm not a factory with characters on the stage getting ready to run through a script, running from this, running toward that. No, begin again. I'm in my body. I'm present to myself, and I'm aware of whatever character I was unaware of the moment before. Then the task is to hold that awareness as long as you can. There are things that can be done in a group of golfers, in a group of individuals who aspire to a higher character, that can't be done any other way, because one of us will be able to remember, it's not about appearance, it's not about winning, it's not about competing, it's about character. It's about being present to myself and receiving the award of being freed from these characters, not about validating the characters through a continuation of a fearful nature that only pursues what it knows to be good. Do it right now. You can feel your existence. I am a self-aware creature. And we can start out there on the golf course using everything that happens to us as a reflection we can take into the reality of our day-to-day lives and become different kinds of human beings for whom character with a capital C becomes most important. Begin again.